Hello dear learners, this is the last lesson for trigonometry. Here we are going to see trigonometric graphs. So here look at the question 18 here, 18.1. On the same system of axes, sketch the graphs of f of x equal to 3 cos x and gx equal to tan half x for negative 180 to 360. Clearly show the intercepts with the axis and all turning points, and it has got 5 marks. Today I am going to show you how to use a calculator for drawing these graphs. So I am actually going to explain how you use the calculator Casio FX 82ES plus. That is the calculator that I am having with me now. I think this is the calculator that most of the learners have here in South Africa. So this is what I'm going to show you now, what to do with this how to draw the graph with using this calculator. First you turn on the calculator and you go to mode, choose 3 for table, then the calculator will show you f of x equal to. So in here you enter 3 cos x. I hope you all know how to enter x in the calculator. You press alpha and the bracket button. Okay, then you press equal sign. Then it will show you where to start. If you see gx, you ignore it for now. Then you are going to start, where to start? You are going to start negative 180. So you enter negative 180 in the calculator. Press equal sign. Then the calculator is going to ask you where to end. Then you must say you are ending at 360. So it's all in the question. All what we are entering is what is given in the question, 360 degree. Press the equal sign, then the calculator is asking you what is a step. Okay, step 4, a cos and sine function is 90. Now if it's a tan function, it's 45 degree. But if there is a coefficient of x, you divide the 90 by that coefficient. For example, if you have a y equal to cos 2x, then the step will be 90 divided by 2. Or if you have a tan 3x, then the step will be 45 divided by 3. Because for tan, the step is 45, but if there is a coefficient of x, then you divide by that number. You remember this trick for the calculator step. Okay. Now, so step here, in this case, the step is going to be 90. After entering the step, you will see that a table of values with x and fx is the y value is already appearing on the screen. So you can use those values to draw the graph of fx equal to 3 cos x. Let us also find the points for g. So after draw, you can sketch the graph. You can draw the x and y axis, label the x values starting from negative 180, label all the values that is given in the first column in the calculator. Then on the y axis you can mark from negative 3 until 3 on the y axis. Then you can also mark the points, label the points. Now let me also show you how to get the points for g of x now. So you go to mode 3 for table. So the calculator will tell you f of x again. You don't have to worry about that. It's just a name. So you enter tan half x. Then you start same point, start at negative 180. So starting and ending points are still the same. Start at 180, end at 360. The step only, let me explain only the step here. The step is going to be 45 divided by 1 over 2, which, 1 over 2, which is still 90 degree. So the step is same for fx and gx here. Okay, now you can label the points in the x and y axis. Now when you give these points in the calculator, okay, after entering the points for g of x, you will find that there is an error in the second column. For the y values, there are errors. So wherever you see the error, that is an asymptote. So here you see an error at negative 180. So that is an asymptote for the gx. Then you will also see an error at 180. That is another asymptote for the g of x. So I already took the drawn graph here. So you can see these are the points that you got: negative 183, then negative 90, then 0, 3, and 90, 180 and negative 3. These are the points you got for the first graph, and these are the points you got for the second graph. Is first it's the error, that is asymptote, then you will have negative 90 and negative 1. You have this point that you will see in the calculator. Then you will have a 0, 0. This point is also in the calculator. Then the next point is 91, 90 and 1 here. Then you have error, that is asymptote. Then 270 and negative 1. Then 360 and 0. These are the points you will see in the calculator. So you label them and join them with the smooth curve. So this is a graph you are going to get for f of x, and don't forget to label your graph. This is f and it is g. Okay, now let's go to the question. Now use the graph in 18.1 to answer the following questions. Determine the period of g. So our g is tan half x. Okay, let me also explain how do you find the period for different graphs. For period is always calculated like this. Period equal to 360 over k. When I meant k is actually the coefficient of x. So here f of x is 3 cos x. So the k is, this is the k. Here the k is 1. Coefficient of x is the k. So period is 360 over k for all the sine and cos functions. But period equal to 180 over k for tan functions. Look at our tan. Here you are asked to find the period of g, which is a tan function, and there is a k value, which is the coefficient of x, is half here. So in this case, the period is 180 over half, which is 360. That is the period of g here, 360. Determine the coordinates of the turning point of f on the given interval f. So that is not difficult because we already have the turning point in the graph. The first turning point is 0, 3. The other another turning point we have is 180 and negative 3. Then here is another point, negative 180, negative 3, and the other turning point is 360 and 3. So there are actually 4 turning points on the graph. Okay, now for which values of x will both functions increase as x increases for the interval negative 180 to 360. So where is the graph increasing? Both functions, sorry, for both functions increases. So both functions are increasing. Here, this part of the f graph is an increasing part here. Now it decreases. After the turning point, it decreases. Then after the next turning point, it increases again. For the G graph, this is increasing part. It's increasing throughout. Then here also it's increasing. So G graph is always increasing. It's never a decreasing graph. It's an increasing graph throughout. So both increasing from negative 180 to 0, both increasing, and also from 180 to 360. So your answer for that question is from negative 180, x is between negative 180 to 0, 180 to 360. These are the two places where both graphs are increasing. Okay, 18.5. If the y-axis is moved 45 degrees to the left, if the y-axis moves 45 degrees to the left, what happens to the graph? If the y-axis moves to the left, means the graph is moving to the right. So when a graph is moving to the right, this is how we show it as the answer. 3 cos x, x is moving 45 degree to the right, so it's x minus 45 degree. That's how we write the equation of the new function. Okay, that is all about trigonometric graphs in this question. If you want me to answer any particular question, you put that question in the comment box. If you understand the video, please subscribe to my channel and like and share the video. Thank you very much.